Michael Schneider had always considered himself a rational man. At 34, he had built a respectable life as a software engineer at a mid-sized tech company in downtown Toronto. His apartment in the Distillery District wasn't lavish, but it was his, a clean, minimalist space that reflected his orderly mind. Everything in Michael's life had its place, its purpose, its predictable pattern. That predictability extended to his relationship with Sarah Fisher. They had met 2 years earlier at a mutual friend's barbecue in High Park. Sarah, 28 at the time, caught his attention immediately, not just because of her striking appearance, but because of the way she carried herself. She listened when he spoke, asked intelligent questions, and didn't constantly check her phone. Their relationship developed sensibly. They shared compatible interests: hiking, new restaurants, Nordic noir series on winter nights. Sarah worked as a graphic designer. Their schedules aligned, and they saw each other several times a week. It wasn't passionate or consuming, but Michael believed real life required stability, trust, and respect. The first crack appeared on a Thursday evening in early February. Michael finished work early and decided to surprise Sarah with takeout from her favorite Thai restaurant. He had a key to her Liberty Village apartment, a gesture he'd taken as commitment. When he entered, the apartment was silent. Her laptop was open, coffee half full, jacket tossed carelessly, details that felt wrong. As he moved to close the laptop, the screen froze him in place. Instagram messages. He shouldn't have looked, but he did. The name at the top read Alex Braun. The messages were recent, intimate, damning. As Michael scrolled, months of deception unraveled: pet names, secret meetings, lies. Worse than the affair was how Sarah spoke about him. He was safe, predictable, an inconvenience, a placeholder. Every memory rewrote itself. Trips, late nights, fading intimacy. It all made sense now. His phone buzzed. A text from Sarah: work dinner running late. Love you. The lie was effortless. Michael took screenshots, closed the laptop, and left the food behind. Over the next days, he didn't confront her. Instead, he investigated fake Instagram accounts, location history, patterns of lies confirmed. Sarah's phone placed her at Alex's apartment on nights she claimed otherwise. Michael became both detective and victim, spiraling deeper, needing to understand how he'd been replaced. When Alex blocked him and warned him to grow up, something shifted. He wasn't just betrayed, he was erased. And in that darkness, Michael made a decision. If he couldn't enter their world digitally, he would do it physically. He booked a flight to Chicago under the pretense of a work conference, packed clothes, toiletries, and a knife, wrapped carefully, just in case. Sarah noticed nothing. Their relationship had become performative. On his last night, she claimed she'd be staying with a friend. Michael nodded. In Chicago, he waited outside Alex's building. When he saw them together, laughing, touching, his restraint cracked. He followed them to dinner, waited outside, chain smoking in the cold. When they emerged, kissing openly, the rage felt cleansing. But when Alex turned and recognized him, reality snapped back into place. The confrontation was public, filmed. His hand stayed in his pocket, fingers tight around the knife. Words were exchanged, accusations spilled out, and then Michael saw it. Fear, yes, but also pity, that broke him. Slowly, he released the knife, turned away, walked off. By morning, the video was viral. The narrative was set. Stalker, threat, dangerous man. The police called. Michael didn't run. He stayed. He was arrested. At the station, he asked for a lawyer. Evidence mounted. The knife was found. Charges negotiated. A deal reached. 6 months probation. A restraining order. A criminal record. His job was gone within days. His face spread online. His life collapsed. Months later, Michael lived quietly in Kingston, Ontario. Therapy continued. Anger management ended. He worked remotely for less pay, anonymously. The rage had faded, replaced by understanding. Not of Sarah, but of himself. He learned that rationality had been his armor, control his illusion, and when both shattered, the darkness rushed in. The knife remained locked away in Chicago, a symbol of who he almost became. Every morning, Michael read the note taped to his mirror. Healing isn't about forgetting what happened. It's about accepting who you were and choosing who you'll become. The path forward was long and uncertain, but for the first time, Michael believed he might make it. Not by being rational, predictable, or safe, but by knowing when to walk away.